Welcome into Film Friday here on the Arrowhead Addict podcast. I am Matt Verderame, and today we are going to look at the most fun play from Sunday's 26-10 win over the Los Angeles Rams, and that is, of course, Travis Kelce's 39-yard touchdown in the first quarter. The game at this point scoreless, and there's a lot to look at on this play, and at the same point, this is one of those where you just watch Travis Kelce and you appreciate him, but we're going to break down some of the nuance here. That's why we're here. So it's 2nd and 16. The Rams are in a dime package. Okay, they have 6 DBs on the field. They're rushing 4. They're dropping 7. They're in man coverage with a couple high safeties. The Chiefs are in what you would call 13 personnel. So they have a running back with Pacheco, and they have 3 tight ends. You're going to see Fortson come across the formation. Noah Gray is lined up off of the back right side, so to speak, of Andrew Wiley. And then there's Travis Kelce, who's on the line of scrimmage on the right-hand side. And the man lined up directly across from him, right over his head, is Jalen Ramsey. What's interesting about this formation, as you might have already guessed, it's extremely condensed. The Chiefs are inside, not only inside the numbers, they're inside the left side numbers, and they're almost completely inside the right hash marks. This gives the appearance, even though it's 2nd and 16, like the Chiefs might just run power here. The Rams are in a small dime look. Maybe the Chiefs try to rip off 6-7 yards here and get themselves into 3rd and manageable, get themselves back in the field goal range. Well, as we all know, that's not what's about to happen. So as we're going to roll in a second, you're going to see Fortson come across. You're going to see Gray actually start his route running behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to slip behind the offensive lineman, trying to give that little bit of an illusion to the man covering him, try to get him lost in the wash a little bit. Okay, so we're going to run the play, and you're going to watch as Fortson here, he's going to come across, okay? He's going to bring his man with him. So Mahomes knows it's man right away. You see the fake handoff to Pacheco. Okay, this is straight play action. This is not an RPO. This is play action. Gray, as I mentioned, is running behind Wiley and Smith here. He's going to come out and run a little flat route up the sideline. Again, Kelce's already engaged at the 39-yard line with Jalen Ramsey. Ramsey's going to play very physical at the top of the play here. He's going to try to knock Kelce off his route. And then you're also going to see Juju Smith-Schuster running this deep route. What the Chiefs are going to try to do is with Juju running across the field, deep crosser, he's trying to clear one of the safeties, and then the Chiefs are going to try to clear the other safeties with Fortson coming across and running down the sideline, and Kelce is going to run a corner in behind them here. Okay, so Kelce's going to run into the void that they're trying to create by clearing those 2 safeties, and you'll see what I mean here in a second. So if we run it, Kelce's going to continue to try to fight through. Now, you see a couple things have happened. Smith-Schuster running that deep cross, he heck, even really like almost a skinny post. He is clearing out one of the safeties plus the corner that's following it, okay? Now, as it turns out, he actually clears both safeties because both of the safeties went with him because they see him as the bigger threat than Fortson, who's essentially one-on-one down the sideline. Okay, he's covered well. Gray's at the 35-yard line. He's covered well. Pacheco, he runs a little flat route, a little check down route. Notice, though, the offensive line. Now, Mahomes got a really deep drop here. He is 9 yards off the line of scrimmage. Orlando Brown took a lot of crap this year, and rightfully so in a lot of cases. Does a great job. Mahomes is deeper than you would typically get in a drop like this. Brown has to really widen his guy. And if you look at the play right where it sits now, looks like Mahomes is in some trouble as Kelce's just starting to break open. He's gotten free of Ramsey. Okay, he's at the 27 coming across the field, and he's running right into that void, right? Corner's been cleared out by Fortson. Both of the safeties and, of course, the man covering Juju in man coverage has cleared. This is exactly what the Chiefs wanted. They wanted those safeties bailing out. They wanted Ramsey and Kelce one-on-one. They got it. And if we run it a little bit more here, Mahomes is going to step up inside of that block by Brown. Now, Kelce, he's got the ball. Big play, right? But you're still not thinking it's a touchdown. There's 2 guys to watch here beyond just Kelce. Smith-Schuster, who does a great job here in a second of just getting in the way. Just getting in the way and not taking a penalty. And the other guy I want you to watch is Isaiah Pacheco. And you're probably like, why the hell do you want to watch Isaiah Pacheco? He's just a 33-yard line. Because Isaiah Pacheco is going to run like a lunatic to get down into this play. And there's a split second where you can see in Kelsey turns his head when he gets to about the 10, 11-yard line. And you can see in his body language, he almost thinks about pitching it to Pacheco and then decides to try to take it in himself. And so we run this play out. Okay, we're going to get to the next point here. Here's where Kelsey looks at him. See, he sees Pacheco, and he knows he's got to beat a couple guys to get to the end zone. Now, number 6 here, Kendrick, who's standing at the 4-yard line for the Rams, is about to make one of the worst tackling attempts you've ever seen in your life. I mean, a guy who's, look, due respect to the man, it is business decision time. Okay, he is like, I'm good. We're not going anywhere. I'm not trying to take on 260-pound Travis Kelsey with full head of steam. Kelsey sees Pacheco. Now, mind you, in real life, okay, this is 8 yards worth of difference. This is about 25 feet. Kelsey, for a real split second, like, can I flip this thing to Pacheco? He remember the year they won the Super Bowl, he did that, albeit not 25 feet, with LaShawn McCoy in Detroit. But as we run it out, you'll see it is not flipped to Pacheco. Instead, he runs right past Kendrick, who has no interest in making the tackle, and he gives Ramsey a ride into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Pacheco's effort is rewarded by being able to celebrate right on time. Fortune down there, Juju's down there. The Chiefs get their first touchdown of the game, and really the score that kind of set up the rest of the game. The Chiefs won a very ho-hum 26-10 decision. So that is Film Friday for the Chiefs and the Rams. Travis Kelsey running a little shake route, getting open on that corner. And what do you know? The Chiefs have a good play design. Brown makes a nice block at the top of his circle. And the Chiefs, in the end zone, on their biggest play of the day,